it 2030?
So let me show you a thing.
Educate me.
Okay, educate you. Yesterday was September 11th.
Yeah, 9/11. Yeah.
That is...
No.
Yeah.
Oh, was it yesterday 9/11?
Yeah, today's 12th.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the Ethiopian New Year. This is 2013 today, brethren.
Oh,
On the Ethiopian calendar, it's 2013 today.
But you're talking in riddles.
We're going back 7 years.
You're talking in riddles.
Well, you know.
So
I got a few Ethiopian friends, so they're showing me a thing.
And you know what? That is the cradle of civilization. So yeah, them people. Yeah,
and they were never colonized. People. The only African nation that were never colonized.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's Wakanda, yeah.
That is the only one never colonized.
I didn't know that.
Real
so,
talk.
If we was to,
before we get that far, that's why I'm sorry Ethiopians, but they're kind of uppity about that sort of stuff as well.
I don't know.
They're very uppity about that sort of stuff. They're never colonized.
I don't know many Ethiopians.
I don't know if they kind of have this kind of thing for them.
I know Haile Selassie, amazing, and I feel like he should be on every t-shirt in the world because he's a serious guy. No, you know what? I don't get the hype about Shay. I just don't. No, like no. Okay. But then I'm not from there, so if I was from there, I'd probably feel differently. But Haile Selassie is a serious guy, man.
You're from there, rival.
But I know I'm not from there. But my uncle is a Rastafarian, and he's not from Jamaica. Proper. He don't eat pork.
Don't cut his hair.
He don't have no hair to cut. That's a problem. He's 60 odd. He ain't got no hair to cut, but he
living an ITAR lifestyle.
He tries a thing, and the thing is, in the Caribbean, when you got a bag of land and you can grow your own food, and you call it like, what do they say, organic?
Yeah.
It ain't organic, but it is because he don't spray no pesticides on his thing. He just grows the thing, and the goat eats the grass and whatnot. And he says some things, man, and you just sit there and you're like, the wisdom is a madness. These older generation, they say some things and you're like, rah. So it's like them recipes that your mum and dad has about all them herbs that they mix together and it cures X, Y, and Z. And it's all gonna die with their generation.
But you said that, but these things are coming back again. Because people are realising that you can't just depend on drugs. So they're coming back slowly.
You know what upsets me? And I don't want to make your channel a madness, but... That's all the things that our parents told us about when we were younger, and we were like, shut up. I ain't putting that on me. I ain't drinking that. I ain't eating that. I ain't rubbing that on me. All them things. But you know what I mean? It's like the mad thing, right? Is that I was young, right? And my mum had an aloe vera plant in the garden.
And aloe vera is a big thing.
And aloe vera is a big thing.
I go in the bathroom room.
When I was younger, like when I grew up in the Caribbean, and I come out of the bath, every day I had a bath outside, not in the shower, not like the bath where they collect the rainwater and they just pick up in the basin and they pour it on. And every day they used to rub coconut oil in your hair. Like
Now it's a big thing again.
And now it's a big thing. Coconut is the biggest.
You can't afford coconut. Coconut oil is so expensive.
Have you seen the price of
coconut? Oh my god.
No, coconut water in Tesco or Sainsbury's is teeth.
Bro, these things are expensive.
And I was like, when I was younger, I was looking at them like, you lot are all crazy.
Some bush thing.
Move that away from me. Just give me a can of Coke.
Do you know why? Because you're a city boy as well, Reba. Don't that help?
No. The wickedest thing is, I was brought up in the village, but I was a snob, innit? No. I was a snob, but it was mad. And what's mad is that you see that all the medicine and all the
remedies,
and all the products that all these Waitrose and self-rich and
big now.
And you look at your mum and your dad and they're like, we told you this from 20, 30 years ago.
So both my parents are from like, I wouldn't say a bush, because my mum is from Clarendon, that's country. My dad is from Essequibo, that's deep country.
That sounds like country.
That's
I don't even know where it is, but
that's
the name alone. tells me
Essequibo is like so if you're like
deepest, darkest Africa. That's what it sounds.
so is like Ghana, right? Essequibo is like east.
Yeah.
Like, and you got the Amazon piece of Amazon there still, because Amazon borders. So Guyana borders.
I didn't even know you were from fucking Guyana.
Bro, see,
I didn't even know you were from Guyana.
See, he's not a brethren.
You know, Indian. Guyanese people are all coolie people, yeah, and they ain't no coolie.
I'll give it to you in a second. Hang on. So to the south we border Brazil, but the Amazon's in the middle.
Yeah.
And then to the east we border Venezuela, and Amazon is there as well.
Yeah.
So Essequibo is like an Essequibo river. It's got a river.
I've never.
And then Amazon, piece of Amazon. People correct me if I'm wrong, but it's Essequibo river, and then Amazon, and then Venezuela. So Essequibo is like some small country.
And that's where Daddy's from.
That's where Dad's from.
Grew
Grew up there first, and then moved to Georgetown, the capital.
Yeah.
But it's from Essequibo.
Yeah.
Once in Clarendon is country as well. So both my parents are country. So all these things talking about, this is my life, because they're both country. They both come here. Both come here in the late teens.
Rednecks.
So all they know is country life. Yeah. So yeah, that stuff is like, I know that. One more thing stories about. I won't even tell you. I won't embarrass you. I'll share some funny stories about growing up in
Damien, the madness is that how is it that where our parents, so it's like just a generation above us, know all this madness about everything, and then we're gonna let it die?
Well, not so much. So I say. So I was talking to someone the other day. I can't remember this.
You know what? We should write a book. You know. And we should like interrogate all our parents.
Just get them to put
about all the madness that they know, and then put it on paper. Therefore, it don't die, because that cannot be left to just.
Well, I was talking to someone up there. I can't remember what it was, but it's this thing where like, she's from here, but she's like second gen. I'm first gen. We're first gen. She's second gen. So both her parents.
Technically, I'm first gen. I'm not second gen.
No, we're both first gen. But I'm saying she was.
No, but I am the gen because I was born there.
You were born over there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm just a snob.
So you're not even first gen then?
Yeah, that's what I'm whatever.
You're not even. So you have children first gen.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a foreigner as well. Okay.
I'm.
Oh, you're one of them. You're
I'm one of them. Yeah, I am.
Immigrant.
Oh, Windrush.
You know what?
Did you hear about the madness about Windrush?
Wait, forget that. I was ready for a long time. I didn't know he was a foreigner.
Yeah.
No, you need to come out of the country, bro.
I had to beg Theresa May for a passport.
Can you go back to where you come from, please?
I want to, but like, Priti Patel said I can stay. I hate that woman.
Oh my God, she's a sellout.
That woman is
she's
an
absolute. She's terrible.
Have you seen her mouth?
She's
her face is there and her mouth is over there.
She is
the worst.
She's a terrible person.
Wine on your.
So we put lights on because it's getting a bit dark outside. So that's why hence the cut. So
be honest with your viewers. So what happened?
Run low on memory. But it was getting dark as well, so put more lights on to make it brighter as well. So I'm sure you watch the video, we'll play it back, it'll be getting darker. And also, I am not editing this. This is going out unscripted.
No, you are editing.
No, I'm not.
No, you are, because you're going to put some tunes on it. You're going to put some.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, but I'm not
so
doing anything.
we did this without any tunes playing, but you're going to have some tunes on it.
All right, I'll put some tunes in, but that's what it. That's what. When I mean editing, I mean like I'm not cutting anything out.
Oh yeah.
It's like straight
raw,
just us talking. So we ended the last one. We were saying about Priti Patel. I was about to say Priti Patel was like.
You got a good memory, man.
Priti Patel was like the American Candice Owens.
Like Lucifer reincarnated.
She's not serious. She is a
evil woman.
Sellout.
Evil woman.
To anybody of color, she's a sellout. Like
so. Her family is from Uganda, and those of you that don't know, the Asians in Uganda but they were sending their money out that they earned in the country out of the country, and the government there weren't comfortable with how they were basically sucking the system dry and sending their money out of the country, which is why they were kicked out of the country.
That's Idi Amin, isn't it?
I didn't want to say his name because he's a good guy.
Some would say he's not a good guy.
Well, you know. But nor was Mahatma Gandhi, so you know.
Okay.
Everyone has an opinion on everyone, but that's Idi Amin and Priti Patel for you.
Yeah, pretty is not. I mean,
Pretty's not pretty at all.
yeah, she's
With a wonky mouth.
she's a proper issue with her. It's an issue that she's a sellout. She is
Candice Owens, right?
she's a problem as well.
She,
She's a sellout as well.
She
She's
like
a proper
alright.
sellout.
So the question is, Damien,
What's the question?
how much does it cost for you to sell your soul?
Wow, that is a good question. That is a good question.
What?
'Cause everyone's got a price, right?
Everyone has
What's
a
the price?
price. I have a. Well, actually, I don't know.
You better know your price, but you've got a price.
I don't know my price, but for people to walk past you in the street and cuss you out, because you know black people, they don't hold back.
So the thing is, the price would have to include me living in a place with a lot of black folk to get cussed out.
No. You wouldn't. You'd have to get enough money to move away from.
Yeah, so you won't get cussed out. So
like
you'll
OJ.
see.
Yeah.
So that cost includes that price as well.
But eventually, you'd have to come back to get a trim. Or to get your
Why
hard
do you
food.
say that?
Or
Because
to
my
get your
barber's white.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, I had a
fair
black
enough.
barber. I had a Ugandan barber. He's let me down recently, so I got. I had a back way around the corner. He's pretty good. He's a good barber.
What, round here?
Yeah, around here, bro. He trims all right. He trims us on point. Like, so I had this Ugandan brother cut my hair, and I don't know, man. Maybe it's got a bit complacent. I'd always come.
Yeah.
So, you know, for the longest time, trims always been £10.
No, it hasn't been.
He trims have been £10 for the longest time.
But it shouldn't be.
So I said,
If you're a nice dude, you'll be paying your barber more.
right. So I always, in terms of £10, I always give my little £15. Boom. Because like trims have been £10 since a boy. It's like, right, that made no sense.
Okay. From when I was in school.
So
it
I'm
was
saying,
£10.
so I'm like, listen, inflation. I give a man a £15. Hold this. So and recently they put the price of £15. I started paying him £20.
Yeah.
Okay. But I felt recently the man's getting complacent with the money. He's like, sometimes I walk away, I'm like, bro, how much you not feel?
Yeah, you don't feel sweet.
Yeah. When the white boy trims my hair,
Make you feel good.
I got a shape up the other day. Yeah, what was it? Saturday. Thursday night I got a shape up.
Yeah.
The man's all rubbing aloe vera in my hair and ting.
Ah, them levels.
I'm like, I feel special.
Yeah.
I feel good. Like, you know what I mean? Like that man, it's all about the service. So the service, so the trim might cost £20.
That's why people go back to Marks and Sparks.
Right? I love
And John
going to
Lewis. It's the all-round
Yeah.
service. Yeah.
I go there. You got to book it because of the COVID thing. But I walked in and like, trying to book, I couldn't get in. It's like, listen, I got a gap between my next come in.
Yeah.
Did my shape up for me. Did the aloe vera thing. Shape up cost £10. Like, you know what? I'll pay that £10 because I walked away feeling like, you know what, I got a good shape up and I feel like got my money's worth.
Yeah.
Trims cost like 20 quid. You know what? I can handle that and I pay that anyway.
It's just 20 quid.
It's 20 quid and
That's
all
what
cut
it
there.
is.
And when you cut my hair, I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I got the trim, the fade is good.
You got the full package.
And everything else is good as well.
Yeah.
The whole service is good. They
Yeah,
got tunes playing. It's a nice little experience. Everything's right. Look, not really. So ask you, in the barbershop, are you a talker or a quiet person?
I don't want to chat.
I don't wanna chat either.
Just
Trim my hair.
chop the thing.
I'm not much talking about. Like, I'm getting trim my hair. Don't wanna wait. Get me in this chair. Trim my hair. Thank you very much. I'm off.
It's funny that after we had a team school, didn't we? After during COVID and towards the end of COVID, and I hadn't had a trim for maybe 3-4 months, man. And looking back now, I was like, "Rah!"
Looking rough, rude boy.
That was bad. But so I just because the trim needed to happen, and I couldn't bother to go back to Brixton. I was like, let me just go round the corner
See what I
and see what I got. And this place looks legit. Like it looks classy.
Yeah.
It looks like wicked. Like mahogany everywhere.
Okay.
And I went in there and I come out and the trim was dead, man.
Oh, wow.
And they charged a bag of money for the trim. It was like
Black Brothers.
no, like some Turkish brothers or something.
Okay.
The trim was dead. The trim
Okay.
was dead. Never ever again. And
Okay.
I cussed my woman because she told me to go there.
It's
she's
looking
like-
rough.
And no. The thing is that they've got a nail place next door, and the women at the nail place say that them dudes cut black people hair all the time.
Oh.
Which black people? The black people that live in my area, that ain't really. They're all
They ain't saying
Candace
nothing.
Owens people. They ain't my
Saying
people.
that, your area. So you know, I don't know if they'll do, but I'm trying to be a governor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just got a governorship in a school in your area. sorry, I shouldn't play. I might blink that out actually. Should I name?
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I'll blank
Just
that
in
out.
case.
Yeah. Problems. yeah. Yeah, so I'm governor of that school in the area.
I never heard of it.
That's it looks like
Yeah, but what?
looks kind of bougie.
Yeah, but
Looks kind of bougie. but
everything's bougie if it wants to be bougie.
It's kinda
It don't
bougie.
mean nothing. So the wickedest thing is bougie don't mean nothing. You got people that dress like they're bougie and they're tramps, and you got people that are the richest people in the world, and they dress like tramps. So it don't mean nothing. But yeah, what do you do?
The reason why I wanted to be a governor is because I feel that there's not enough faces that look like mine on governorships, and the governors are the people that keep the school with finances and regulation. They help to deal with like things like exclusions and stuff. Like sometimes people
Really?
excluded. Yeah, sometimes people get excluded is like things are lost in translation sometimes.
Which is true, and you don't know what's going on at home.
Exactly. What I'm trying to do is add a different perspective.
Yeah. To be honest with you, certain dudes might deserve what they get in.
Yeah, I don't deny that.
You need to see it.
Like, listen,
The bigger picture.
I went to a school, right, where 15 of the boys in my year group got 5 A to C's. 1 5. The whole year 11.
That's terrible.
Right.
No, because you said it, and I was like, hold on a second. Did he say 5 A stars? Did he say
A
5
to
A's?
C's.
And I'm like, everyone gets A to C's.
Nope. My school was I went to, so I know tough schools.
What school did you go to?
Yeah, I'm not naming it. It's closed down anyway.
Okay, yeah.
My school is the sort of school, right? When you got excluded from school, like permanently excluded,
yeah.
You went to like centre for a little while. You know, you went to that school. You didn't have people go for centre. Centre is like you got so.
No, my school was like a grammar school.
So you had if you got
my school was a grammar school.
if you got kicked out of school, you went to a thing called centre, where it's like not really a school, but you go there and get an education of some degree. You go there for a couple of months.
Yeah.
While they're trying to place you into another school.
They're just like passing the time.
Right. So those children who at centre would come to my school.
Jesus, man.
Right?
So your schools are rough.
So my school was rough. We had police.
That's a problem.
Let me show you to my school. We had a permanent member of Ofsted in my school. So if you don't know, Ofsted are like the inspectorate of schools. They come around. To most schools come to school now, once a year and grade at school.
Once a year, once every 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah, you see the difference.
In the 7 years I was at my school, we had one Ofsted inspection.
So Ofsted come into school to see they grade your school to see how good your school is. They give you a rating, what have you. My school was so bad. We had Ofsted based in our school.
That's crazy.
In our school, we had a permanent member of Ofsted because. Why
were you in that school?
Oh, mate.
Well, yeah. I'm assuming you're one of the people that got all the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I was one of the 15, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my school was 10. So, there's a thing in my school, right? There's a thing in my school for a while. So, remember, you know Easter, right?
Yeah.
You know those, you get those, I can't remember the brand. The lemon juice brand. What they're called? The big Jif, right? Yeah. They had a squeezed lemon juice. Yeah. So, people would bring that to my school for the bleach. And the bleach people.
Oh, wow.
In my school, right, somebody in one of the cubicles wrote, I was, the W-O-Z-E-R-E, in their feces in the cubicle.
Wow, I can't beat
that. That's kind of school I went to.
That's disgusting.
We had 8 ambulance in my school once. The 8 ambulance landed in our playing field because someone got rushed, right? And in the melee of someone getting beat up, like people piling, somebody had a golf umbrella and was poking it through the crowd. It went in some Britain's eye. It went in some youth's eye. Ambulance had landed in our field to take him away.
Wow.
Police.
And you went to that school?
Well, my school was super rough. Super rough.
So let me tell you a story, right?
Super rough.
So Caribbean, right? Schools in Caribbean, absolutely insane. So I can't beat that thesis team. That thesis team is some next level thing. Disgusting. That brother had mental health problems.
Cherry bombs in the hallways, in the corridors.
That's rough. So my dad, before he came to England, he did a couple of years as a teacher in the Caribbean.
Okay.
So to this day, my dad's what, I don't know, 60 odd. He goes to the Caribbean, and the people that he taught still call him sir.
Okay.
It's a madness, or Mr. It's a madness. Like they don't. The respect is up there.
Levels.
So going to that school in the Caribbean. So this is primary school, not secondary school. Primary school, secondary school. If you disrespect the teacher, you get beat up at lunchtime by the older years.
Yeah,
for disrespecting the teacher.
No, that must.
I know. So it's not even. No,
but I know.
It's not even that the teacher gives you licks. It's like
students give lashings.
The students give you licks to make sure you don't misbehave again. And you know, if the teacher was to give you licks, it's gonna be like
serious things.
No, but
proper things.
They'll give you licks, but like they'll hold back. The students ain't holding back. So that's part one. Part two is on the last day of term, the summer holidays. There is beef. The whole school fights. So so me and my brethren, we've been chilling all year, best of friends, come round, walk home together, walk the dog together, go fishing together in holidays, blah, blah, blah. End of school, I don't know what possessed him, but he was like, I'm going to fight you today. I was like, get out of here. We're going to fight. He's like, yeah, we're going to fight. And the thing is that, so like, I had a next dude with me, and he was by himself, and fights aren't fist fights. Fights are, I'm going to pick up a stone, and I'm going to throw it in your head. And I was like, rah, we're having that kind of fight. So me and my brethren was fighting my best friend. And then my brethren was like, you know what? I don't even want to fight him. I'm going to join him and fight you. And it was nuts. It was actually nuts. I was there, and I was like, where you going? It's like, no, I'm done with you, man. Wow. And like literally, it was stones being thrown at each other, and like the point where I was like, I'm leaving is I got a stone in the side of my head.
Ouch.
And I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm going home. So I went home and I was crying because I was young at the time. I was crying. Got home, saw my cousin at home that was in my class, and I went to her. Where were you? And she was like, yeah, man, I left as soon as the bell rang. I'm not waiting. I was like, how are you leaving? And she's like, well, I know what's about to happen. What am I waiting for? So, big beef. Like, you know, like, there's that Japanese film. I can't remember what it's called, man. It's like, I need to Google it. And you need to put a clip on of the Japanese film. Where it's like a Royal Rumble thing, but it's called something else. And literally everyone just goes at it and they fight each other, and it's like last person standing. That's how it is. Everyone dies apart from one person. And literally the only thing I have is a scar on the side of my head, and I think I grazed the side of my face, and literally my beard don't grow as much. No, here. So this side of my beard grows better than this side. Because this side was scarred up, this side wasn't. So the beard grows. The beard grows here. But not don't grow as much hair. It was horrible.
So in my secondary school, right, we had a thing where year 11s and year 10s. When you got to year 11, year 11,
because I need to fucking do it.
You fight year 10s.
Yeah.
So
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And all it lasts for the whole year. So if you walk in the corridor, you see, so if you're year 10, you're year 10, right? In the corridor, you see a couple of year 11s.
Yeah.
They're gonna bust you up.
Oh wow.
It's on the whole year. It's on. So like you don't want to be caught alone, because if you get caught alone, you got a number.
You're in trouble. You're in big trouble.
So yeah, we had that. So when we was in year 10, and we had this head teacher. She was tiny little things. She must be like 5'1", 5'2", tiny little petite white woman. And back then we're like all 5'11", 6 foot at this point, right? And one of our boys, he got caught. He got caught. He's like him and his J's, and it must be like 3'11". So he must have been chipping out the corridor, busting the corridor.
Battle Royale. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Japanese
I know that film.
Battle Royale. Everyone dies.
I'll try to find a clip to put in. So yeah, he's in the corridor. He sees a couple of 11s. He's running away. He's chipping.
Trying.
Right. But I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but I heard about it. And she was been like, she's tiny as well. She's up here. She's down here.
Yeah.
He's running from people, like, and he ran into her. Like, didn't see her, ran into her. Excluded.
No way. Excluded. Even though he was running for his life.
Excluded. That's what's so bad, right? They stopped sending supply teachers to my school.